Hello and welcome back. Today I'm going to talk about this book that is called There's a Boy in the Girls' Bathroom by Louis Sachar. And now we're going to start. There is this person that's called Bradley Chalkers, and he is always lying. So I mean always. He says that he's saying stories that he has never done, and one of his things he has said that he likes dog food, but that's not true. Bradley has no friends and very bad grades at school. And he's always lying. But one day it comes a new boy that is called Jeff. And Jeff and Bradley, they became friends. It's only Jeff that does not like Bradley right now. So Bradley, he says, so Jeff comes up to Bradley when the lesson is done, and he says to Bradley, I really do not mind by sitting beside you, and we can be so he does not mind. But then Bradley says one of the things that you should not say to a person that wants to be your friend and you do not have any friends. Give me $1 or I will spit on you. Do not say that. You're not going to get. You're not going to be a friend with him or her. But then, what does Jeff need to do? If he wants to get spit on him, he does not give the $1. If he does not want it, give the $1. Jeff gives the $1, and then Bradley comes up to him after school and says, "We can be friends if I give you $1?" And Jeff says, "Okay, but this is not fair. It's his own money Bradley is giving him, and they need to be friends, even if Jeff does not mind that in the start, I can say." So then they become friends and they're having a great time. But one day, Bradley, he says to Jeff that, so there is a girl that really likes Jeff, and they're almost non-stop talking with Jeff, saying like hi, and then you need to like say hi to hi back if someone says hi to you. So then Bradley says, come with me, we're going to beat them up. It did not go as planned. It was actually Bradley that got beaten up by these three girls. So Bradley now gets a black eye and they're not friends anymore. There's also come a new counselor to this school, and the counselor is going to talk with Bradley, and she is trying to help him get good grades and that he becomes nice, and so he starts to get friends. And then they're talking. In the start, Bradley does not like talking to her, but a little bit when they talk every week, at last Bradley is starting to like her really much. So he really likes now to go to these meetings, and Jeff is also going to these meetings just because that he's new. But then at last Jeff says, I do not want to go there anymore. and now he's not friends with Bradley anymore, and Bradley has only one friend, and that's the counselor. But at last Bradley is starting to get nicer and nicer, and he's starting to do his homework. So he's trying to do his homework, and it's actually not too bad. So it's fun when he understands, and he's starting to learn how he can learn other stuff, and he's getting a lot better than before. But then at last Bradley and Jeff became friends again, and everything is good now again between Bradley and Jeff, and they're so happy together. But now Bradley's really nice, and this girl that really liked Jeff invited Jeff and Bradley to a birthday party. And it went really good for Bradley and Jeff. They had really fun. So it was a very good party for both of them, and Bradley did not mess anything up. Bradley is so happy now, but he's going to quickly get sad. It's so that the counselor needs to leave the school now, and she can't work there anymore, so they cannot have their meetings no more times again. So then Bradley, his sadness became to anger, and so he gets angry and he says, I never liked the counselor. But he really liked the counselor actually. At last he sends a paper and writes on the paper and sends it to the counselor, writing, the birthday party went really good. I really miss you, but everything's going better now because of you. And that was actually all for this book that was called There's a Boy in the Girls' Bathroom by Louis Sachar. And if you wonder who was the boy that went into the girls' bathroom, it was Jeff one time when he was new, and it was Bradley another time when he wanted to hide somewhere, and the first thing he could find was the girls' bathroom. But this book is really good, really interesting. This book gets 4.5 stars, and my next book is an English book. And bye bye.